Kevin Edward Costs are sponsors of our Social Impact Award. And our two finalists in this category are Nicola Hawkes. Nicola never stops working hard for the South People Food Bank, even though she has to struggle with family life, a husband, 2 children. She still manages 7 days a week to make sure that there's food on the table for those in need. She gives talks to schools, churches, Rotary clubs, plus coordinates 5 different branches of South Liverpool and its warehouse. She's the face of the food banks and goes that extra mile to help. Our second finalist in this category is Michelle Langan. Michelle is working very hard to break down barriers with the homeless and is part of a voluntary group that go out every week to deliver food and drinks to people on the street. She's also working closely with local politicians to hammer home the need for help in this direction and has even enlisted the help of the Assistant Mayor to the project. She is currently working on a project to get a supported living scheme and says that the problems will never be dealt with by criminalisation. People have to realise the circumstances surrounding the problems. I'd just like to add to this something that I bet you that you never think about, because I never thought about it myself until the other week. There's a lot of young women on the streets, a lot of young women who are homeless. And you know, if you're a young woman on the streets and you're homeless, what do you do every 28 days? That's just a thought that suddenly hit me. And people like Michelle are working very hard to do that. I think that there's more than we could do. I think we could do more as a city, particularly as women in the city, especially for females that are on the street. So that's just a little thought I'd like to throw in there. A little bit political there, wasn't I? For a minute I got bloody serious. Anyway. Having a hot flush, I've just spotted Patrick over there. I was on here the other week with some Marines, my fan broke. It was when the sergeant told me his name was Woodcock, I went all to bits. It's true. It is true, there's women in here who were here, honest. Anyway, please welcome, to announce our winner, from Kevin Edward Costs, the director, Alec Hughes.
This is the first time we've really been involved with this. Although I'd heard of it quite a few years ago, I'd never got involved. And my niece, Becky, who works for the company, she was here last year and said how fantastic it was. So we got the opportunity to be one of the sponsors, so we took it up. I didn't really know what to expect. Besides that fantastic introduction. And I am going to tell my mum when I go home.
Sorry, love. Oh, look at me, I'm shaking.
You will do when she sees you. But anyway, yeah, I've been absolutely blown away. Not by her. I've been blown away.
It's a good job you're a sponsor.
Yeah, I've been blown away by just the quality of the women that are in this city. It's truly inspirational. Thank you. And I mean that. Talk is cheap on so many levels, but you know, being a judge, I got the opportunity to see the bios of everybody who's been nominated, and it really put things into perspective for me. I thought I did quite a lot for charity, but I don't in comparison to the women who are out here today. And I'm really proud to say that these all they live and work within Merseyside, and how lucky are we to have these fantastic ladies who dedicate time and effort for us.
Do you know what, Alec? We couldn't be amazing if we didn't have good Scouse men behind us.
That'll do for me. Does that include me? Does that mean me? Okay, are you friends
You
again?
more than any.
You're a proper sweetie, aren't you?
I know.
Right, so, if I may say, the winner of our category is... And that opened quite easy, but I can't get out. You know what?
Oh, Alec, you're the star of the show, look. Patrick, get your coats.
I wish I could go to competition, I'm sadly not. Can I have a drum roll at least? Do it. Fair enough. Okay.
Do you want a
I'm pleased to
fanfare
say-
and all?
No, okay. Come on then. The winner of the Social Impact Award is Michelle Langan.
Thank you so much for this. My legs are like jelly coming up here. It's like so unexpected. The best thing about the whole process for today has been meeting so many inspirational women that you wouldn't know were doing things across Merseyside. And they're also passionate about making change for the better, for the place that we live in. So that has been absolutely amazing. The work that I do is all about breaking down barriers and giving people a voice. And I think that's so important. It's so important to challenge negativity. And for people that don't have a voice, I think it's important for people who are loud, like me, to shout and make sure that they're heard. So thank you so much, and I'm going to keep shouting.